Well, you should ask this guy because he got sick last time we went up there. But it was hard to breathe though last time. But so we're running and practice tomorrow up there, and we'll see where that goes. And hopefully we'll get our conditioning up in less than like 24 hours to play the next day. So.
Did you feel it last year?
Yeah, last year, just walking up the steps to the bus was hard. I thought I was out of shape, but everybody else was huffing and puffing, so I didn't feel that bad.
Ahmad, I know it's been a few days already, but it was a big win at Oregon. Maybe it's only 40 miles away, but what does that do for you guys now, confidence-wise? You got this road when you're going on the road again, and you're like really back in contention here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big confidence boost, and also, you know, we moved up in the rankings there, and it just helps a lot knowing we can go and win on the road, and we see 2 chances to get 2 more wins on the road, so we just have to capitalize on it.
Did you guys feel like when things weren't going great in the first half, that you were okay, that you just, it seemed like all it took was for you to get into the next gear, and once you did, even though you were down, it took over. Joe, did you guys feel like everything was all right at that point?
Yeah, I came in the locker room. I even looked at Ahmad and said, "We're all right." And you know, Coach told us what we had to do. He got on Jared, told him to start playing, and told Ahmad to start playing, told myself to start playing. So we did it. Second half came out, got some stops, and just capitalized on their turnovers and their mistakes, and we came out on top.
And Ahmad, it looked like you, once you got hot, you weren't early, and that's happened several times, but you just feel like keep shooting, get into good better position, and then it'll start to fall.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't fall at a certain point, you can't just stop shooting. You just make sure you take the good shots and concentrate, because they're going to come back to you, and then you make sure you knock them down, and eventually it'll help the team out.
Is there anything different with you guys? I mean, you guys are obviously all pretty tight off the court, but did you guys need to click a little bit in conference play? And if you did, have you guys noticed it in the last few games that you've won?
Yeah, I think that was the big key to actually pulling it out at the end. Like the USC, UCLA, we stayed together, you know, when times got rough at the end, and then the Oregon game was a good game to be together, and if we slipped once, they would have took the lead and they would have won. But we stayed together, had chemistry, you know, had each other's backs, and just played hard through the whole game.
You guys feel more confident now after that win in Colorado?
Yeah, definitely. And I think it was my first win on the road since I've, you know, in a Pac-12 game, you know, since I've been to Oregon State. So it felt good, but that's in the past now. So we have to go and try to get 2 more. We're still trying to, you know, get up more in the standings there. So just got to focus in on these, but we are pretty confident about it.
So is Roberson a unique preparation in that he's one guy that you got to keep off the boards all the time?
Yeah, in the scout, he said they average like 11 boards, and he's like 7th in the country. So we just got to box him out. That's probably going to be my assignment. Just not going to get rebounds, but just keeping him off the board and let Angus or Eric or Devon get the rebound.
You folks have both been in the conference for a while. No ranked teams again this week. Do you notice, has the conference dropped off at all, or is it just younger teams, or are these teams better than maybe the rankings show?
They hit on it over the weekend and against the Washington Arizona game. They're talking about the conference, but it is a lot of, you know, younger teams. A lot of guys in the past years have went to the NBA, so just because the talent was so high talent level, and I believe they said 6 guys from last year went to the pros. I believe so. It was like that's a big jump right there. So that all the younger guys have to come in and step in, but it hasn't dropped off. There's still a lot of talent going around, as you can see, but it's a little different. It's a little different, but there'll be some ranked teams getting in there, I'm sure.